Well, hello everyone, and welcome to East-West Healing Space. And today I thought I would do something a little different, as you can see, if you've been following me for any time. I threw an I Ching this morning because I find myself in a situation with somebody who took an action. This person is supposed to be working for me, and she took an action that distinctly does not benefit me at all. And she's supposed to be working for me and supposed to be helping me. And so I was furious, to say the least. So I threw the I Ching, and what did I get? I got hexagram number 11, peace. And as you can see, the bottom is the 3 yang lines, and the top is the 3 yin lines. So the father and the mother. This lower trigram, which is the 3 yang lines, is the father, and the 3 yin lines represents the mother. Peace. Now at first that was pretty confusing to me. I thought, peace? Well, it would be nice to have peace, but this is not what I feel at the moment. So I decided to, which is something that I do when I use the I Ching for myself, and I haven't discussed this on my YouTube channel yet, but every hexagram has what they call nuclear trigrams. And the nuclear trigrams, in this case, here we go. Here's the lower trigram, right? And here's the upper trigram. The nuclear trigrams, you start from here. So you take this line, and this line, and you come up with, I'll move this over, Tui, the joyous lake. 2 solid lines and a broken line. Tui, the joyous lake. And then the other nuclear trigram is you go one down from the top, and you have 2 broken lines and a solid line, which is Chin, the arousing thunder. These 2 nuclear trigrams can give you the nuclear or core meaning of this hexagram. So Tui, the joyous lake, what is that about? It's about fluidity. The lake is water, right? It's adaptability, the ability to adapt. It's also a very positive trigram. It's lighthearted. It's childlike because it represents the youngest daughter. So this is a lighthearted child. And basically, we're talking about, like with children, young children are not really usually sneaky, and they don't have hidden agendas. They just tell you what they mean. And they'll look you straight in the eye. If you try to lie to a child, they'll look you straight in the eye, and you can tell by the way they're looking at you. It's kind of like, why are you saying that? You know, they look straight through your BS, and they can tell, okay, this is nonsense. So I think of this as really about being clear and honest in your communication, both in speaking and in listening. It's also, to me, there's an inner strength to this. It's the ability to maintain your principles. This is how I take it. Okay. Chin, on the other hand, the arousing thunder, is dynamic. It's movement. It's activity. It's also, movement suggests development and growth. And sometimes a loud boom gets someone's attention, and it can inspire them to change. So I'm conflicted still about what to do. I think this is telling me to be honest in my communication. I'm not sure the loud boom is necessary. Trust me, when I got pissed about this, when I get pissed in general, I don't tend to yell at other people. I yell when I'm by myself. I'll walk around the house screaming at the walls because I know that if someone's yelling at me, I shut down. I don't listen. I'm done. You know, I can't hear what you're saying if you're yelling at me. So I don't like to yell at other people because my goal is to have something change. Okay? I want whatever the upset is, if it's enough to get me pissed off, which is not, it takes quite a bit to get me pissed off. It's not my normal state of affairs. But I won't yell, at least not to the other person. I'll yell and scream at the walls. I have been known to throw pillows. But I work it out first. And I try to remember, what is the goal here? What do I want? And then what I say to the other person is what I need to say in order to achieve that goal. And that, in my experience, is never achieved by yelling at them. At least I haven't experienced that. For me, the way to achieve the goal is by speaking to them. Even if the goal is total separation and saying, this is over, I'm done, okay? Even if it's that, I think in the service of the higher good, rather than coming from my ego, and that's something that the I Ching talks about all the time, is how to have right action that is not based on your ego. We've gone over this from many, many different hexagrams. It talks about the superior man, and the superior man is the one that doesn't come from their ego. So, in this case, I need to have clear conversation, clear and open communication with this woman. I need to let her know that I'm pissed, but I don't need to yell at her. So I'm still mulling this over and figuring out exactly what I need to say. But I thought I would give you an idea of the inner trigrams today. There's a lot more that can be said about trigrams. Trigrams are an entire universe, okay? You can just read the whole I Ching on the basis of trigrams. But this trigram, being the father, is the masculine, it's the strong, and this is the yielding. And the yielding is also strong, but in a different way, okay? And when you have this, you have peace. It's the balance between the masculine and the feminine, and they're in perfect harmony in this particular hexagram. So it's telling me you need to be strong, but you also need to be joyous and childlike. Well, childlike, I'm not so sure, only in the sense of being positive and honest, but with joyousness. I don't think I need to boom like the thunder, but I do need to let her know. Guess who's pissed? Okay, so that's my reading of this hexagram. So now I have to figure out the words I'm going to use. But that is today's reading from the I Ching. Let me know. Do you see something else in here? Does this mean something different in here? Should I be reading it differently according to you? And also let me know if you like this, if this made sense to you, if it deepened your understanding of the I Ching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Have a good weekend, everybody.